Here is Marseille, the second largest city in France, a charming and bustling port city nestled between mountains and sea. It serves as a bridge connecting the cultures and economies of southern Europe, the Middle East, North Africa, and Asia, making it a shining pearl of the Mediterranean coast. At dawn, the harbor sparkles as ships weave in and out, and by sunset the streets are alive with lights, still bustling as ever. The ancient Notre-Dame de la Garde Basilica watches over this beautiful land, while modern museums showcase vibrant art and culture. As the capital of the Provence region, Marseille is also the perfect starting point to explore the lavender fields of Provence. Marseille seamlessly blends ancient history with modern vibrancy. So what are the must-see sights in this romantic city full of stories? In this episode, join me as we take a virtual journey over southern France to explore the beautiful city of Marseille. Located in the Provence region in southeastern France, Marseille sits on the coast of the Mediterranean's Gulf of Lion, about 600 kilometers straight-line distance from Paris. It is the second largest city in France, after Paris, and boasts the third largest metropolitan area in the country. Marseille's unique geography, with mountains on three sides and the sea on the other, provides stunning natural landscapes. Its typical Mediterranean climate brings mild and wet winters, hot and dry summers, and plenty of sunshine throughout the year. It's not only an important French tourist destination, but also the oldest city in the country. Marseille's Old Port is the heart and birthplace of the city, and it remains one of its most iconic landmarks. Established by the Greeks as early as 600 BC, the Old Port has witnessed over 2,000 years of history and played a key role in maintaining Marseille's position as a maritime trade hub throughout most of its history. Two castles, built in the 17th century, still stand quietly by the harbor, showcasing the port's former prosperity and significance. Though it was destroyed during World War II, the Old Port was rebuilt and regained its vibrancy. Today, even though the new port, Marseille Port, was constructed to handle modern needs, the Old Port remains one of the busiest areas of the city. It's filled with luxurious yachts, and the traditional Provençal-style buildings along the shore blend seamlessly with modern commercial centers, creating a perfect Mediterranean ambiance with the relaxed spirit unique to southern France. To find the best view of Marseille's Old Port and its surrounding beauty, one must visit the city's highest point, the Notre-Dame de la Garde Basilica. This Byzantine-style Catholic church, originally built in the 13th century and expanded in the 19th century, sits atop the 150-meter-high La Garde Hill. The basilica's main building is topped with a 10-meter-tall, golden statue of the Virgin Mary, visible from all over the city. Inside, the church is lavishly decorated with golden mosaics and exquisite murals, making it a cherished symbol and guardian of Marseille. From this panoramic view of the city, we can head to another gem of Marseille, Prado Beach. This vast beach not only showcases the city's Mediterranean charm, but also offers a variety of recreational facilities, making it an ideal place for both locals and tourists to relax and enjoy the sun and sea. Looking out from the beach, you'll spot a small group of 4 islands known as the Frioul Archipelago. One of these islands is entirely dominated by a castle, the famous Château d'If. Built in the 16th century to defend against sea invasions, it later became a prison for political and religious prisoners. Alexandre Dumas' novel, The Count of Monte Cristo, made the Château d'If legendary as the setting where the protagonist, Edmond Dantes, was imprisoned for 14 years before his daring escape. The spirit of Marseille also thrived during the French Revolution, when the city played a key role in defending the country against invading monarchist forces. It was during this time that the revolutionary anthem, La Marseillaise, now the French national anthem, was born. The city's citizens courageously volunteered to fight in Paris, and their anthem inspired revolutionaries across the country. Today, Marseille is a modern, vibrant city filled with both historical landmarks and contemporary attractions. For instance, La Canebière, the city's most famous street, connects the old port with the city center. Lined with shops, theaters, and historical buildings, it's not only a shopping paradise, but also a place to immerse yourself in Marseille's rich culture. Additionally, the Museum of European and Mediterranean Civilizations, MUCM, located at the entrance to the Old Port, has become a symbol of modern culture with its unique architectural style and rich exhibitions. Marseille's Fosse Port, built to replace the Old Port, is now the largest port in France and the second largest in the Mediterranean, after Greece's Piraeus. The city's famous sports venue, the Stade Vélodrome, is home to the Olympique de Marseille football team and has hosted major sporting events, including the FIFA World Cup and the UEFA European Championship. Marseille's natural beauty shines just as brightly as its urban culture. The Calanques National Park, established in 2012, is a hidden Mediterranean gem with a series of natural fjords stretching nearly 20 kilometers. The park's towering white limestone cliffs and crystal-clear blue waters create a breathtaking landscape. As the gateway to Provence, Marseille is the ideal starting point for exploring the region's famed lavender fields. Just 60 kilometers north of the city lies the village of Valençol, home to some of the world's largest and most beautiful lavender fields. Every summer, these fields transform into a sea of purple, attracting countless visitors and photographers. Marseille, the pearl of the Mediterranean, offers a perfect blend of ancient charm and modern vitality. With every corner holding its own stories and every moment worth savoring, this city of romance and passion is waiting for you to explore and discover. That concludes today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and share.